I'm Harold Jenkins. I'm 80 now. A few months ago, I shared a short clip about getting older, and the messages poured in. Thank you for that. But there's something deeper I held back. Something that still wakes me up at night. Something about my marriage that I need to get off my chest. Because if even one of you hears this and makes a different choice, it'll be worth it. My wife, Clara, and I were together for 39 years. We raised 2 kids, paid off the house, took family vacations when we could. From the outside, it looked steady, reliable, the kind of marriage people point to and say, "See, it can last." But nobody warns you that you can share a lifetime with someone and still miss the heart of them. Clara passed 4 years ago. Ovarian cancer, found it late. From the first scan to the end, less than 5 months. In those last quiet days in the hospital room, with machines beeping softly, she looked at me and said the words that replay in my head every morning. "Harry, we spent too many years being safe instead of being together." At first I pushed back. We were fine. We didn't argue much. We had each other. But she was right. Safe isn't the same as alive. Comfort isn't the same as connection. For years, she'd bring up little ideas. Let's try painting classes at the community center. Remember how we used to go stargazing on the porch? Why don't we do that anymore? We should take a weekend drive to the coast. Just us, no plan. I'd always find a reason. Work was piling up. The kids needed something. Too much hassle, too much money for something frivolous. I wasn't trying to shut her down. I figured we had forever. Those small sparks didn't seem important next to the big responsibilities. Roof over our heads, bills paid, being the steady one. But love isn't stored in the bank of big duties. It's grown in the everyday moments I let slip away. I stopped noticing when the conversations turned to schedules instead of dreams. I stopped reaching for her hand during a movie. I stopped asking what she was thinking when she stared out the window. It wasn't sudden. It was slow, like water wearing down stone. One, maybe next month, turned into years of maybe later. And Clara, she stopped asking. She smiled, nodded, and quietly built her own world. Book club, garden, calls with her sister. We shared the same address, the same dinner table, but not the same heart anymore. We became polite strangers under one roof. When the diagnosis came, time became cruelly finite. All the laters had deadlines now. In those final weeks, she opened up in ways we hadn't in decades. She told me about the novel she always wanted to write but never started because she didn't want to bother me with her typing late at night. About how she'd dreamed of seeing the northern lights in Iceland, something she'd mentioned maybe twice a decade, and I'd brushed off as impractical. She wasn't bitter. That hurt worse. She was tired, accepting, like she'd made peace long ago with being the one who adjusted. I asked her why she didn't fight harder for those things. She looked at me with those same kind eyes and said, "I didn't want you to come along just to keep me happy, Harry. I wanted us to want the same things. I wanted you to look forward to it, too." Those words cut deeper than any argument ever could. What I've come to understand, and I pray you're really hearing this, is that the silent killer in a relationship isn't anger or infidelity. It's drift. It's assuming you already know everything worth knowing. It's choosing ease over effort because they'll always be there. It's letting days turn into decades without tending the bond. One morning you realize the person next to you feels like company, not home. Or worse, they're gone, and the questions you never asked stay unanswered forever. After Clara left, I found her old sketchbook tucked in a drawer. Pages filled with drawings of places she'd never been, notes about stories she'd never told anyone, entries about feeling alone even when I was in the next room, about loving me still, but missing the man who'd once listened like the world depended on it. I wasn't cruel. I wasn't absent in body. I just stopped showing up in soul. I thought loyalty and provision were enough. They aren't. Relationships don't collapse from one big crash. They fade from 1,000 tiny silences. So if you're reading this and someone matters to you, pause. Ask yourself, when did I last really listen? Not just hear, but listen to what lights them up. When did I last do something purely because it would make their day brighter? No occasion required. When did I last look at them and feel that quiet awe that they're here with me? If the answers are fuzzy, you're on the same path I walked. Nobody gets forever. One day the chair across the table will be empty. The postponed trips, the unsaid words, the dreams deferred, they don't wait. You don't get a second chance to say yes to the little things that mean everything. Clara and I had almost 4 decades. I let too much of it slip by choosing safe over shared, present in body, absent in spirit. Don't repeat that. Love is active. It's curiosity that doesn't retire after the honeymoon. It's stepping outside your comfort zone because their joy is worth it. It's hard talks when silence is easier. It's valuing what they value simply because it's theirs. People told me I was a good husband. I wasn't. I was reliable. That's not the same. A good partner builds closeness on purpose. Every day, even when life is loud and tiring. I didn't. And the regret is a weight I carry alone now. 4 years on, I still think about Iceland. How a plane ticket and a few cold nights would have cost so little and given her so much. I think about the painting classes, the late-night drives, the porch evenings under the stars, all the gentle ways she reached and how often I let go. If you share a life with someone, don't wait for the right moment to prove they matter. Assume nothing. Take nothing for granted. Ask about their quiet dreams. Do the things that light them up, even if it's not your thing. Because keeping the connection alive should be your thing. Be there. Be curious. Be all in. Because someday you'll sit where I sit, flipping through old photos, rereading notes, staring at an empty side of the bed, and wish you'd fought harder for the closeness while it was still possible. I'm not saying this to weigh you down with guilt. I'm saying it because right now, today, you still have the chance. They're still here. Reach out, say yes, make the memory. On my kitchen windowsill is a small photo of Clara from our early days, wind in her hair, smiling like the future was wide open. I look at it every morning and promise myself, if I could go back, I'd never let that smile fade. You don't have to wait for hindsight. Start today. Like if this hit home, comment your own small yes moment or what you'll do today. Share if someone needs to hear it. Thank you for listening.